Hey everybody, it's Dr. Matt with Full Potential Chiropractic with your Monday tip of the week. Hopefully you guys had an awesome weekend. It was sunny, it was beautiful outside. Hopefully you guys were able to get out and enjoy it. I know a lot of you guys were just from yesterday's post. I know I got my few miles in. Pretty painful, my joints are hurting, but it was good to get outside and see the sun and fresh air and all that. So it looks like many of you did as well. So keep up the great work, get out there and enjoy the beautiful weather that's coming along here. So hopefully you guys were able to watch Dr. Ron's video yesterday or the other day on supplementation. Very important that we are supplementing ourselves to create a stronger body for ourselves, right? Well, a lot of us, there's a lot of stuff out there about how strong the virus is, rather than what we can do to strengthen our own selves, right? So that's what we're focusing on this week is how do we, make ourselves stronger? We being the host, is very important that we make our bodies a lot stronger to defend against anything like this going forward. There's not much we can do about the viruses mutating and getting stronger, but what we can do is get stronger ourselves. So how do we do that? Obviously by eating the good foods, fruits, and all the nutritious foods that are out there, but as well as, what I call lifestyle gaps is we fill those in with supplementation. Dr. Ron went over a lot of great information on the supplements that he and his family take. We take a lot of the same ones in the office. I got one that I bulletproof my immune system with, and that is collagen protein. So we sell it in the office here. It's very important that we understand what collagen protein is. Now, a lot of us think it's just for joints, helps out, create more cartilage or helps out with the collagen around those joints, which is true. Don't get me wrong. It definitely benefits that. It also helps out with hair, nails, skin. So it's more of the anti-aging side as well. But a lot of people don't know that this one actually heals up your gut. So what does that mean? So Dr. Ron said the other day, 70% of our immune system lies in our intestinal tract, which is our gut. Our gut is known as your second brain. So what collagen does, there's a lot of amino acids in collagen, and what an amino acid is, it's just a building block for protein. So what those amino acids do is they get into your gut, your intestinal tract, and it also builds up the lining of your intestinal tract. Why is that important? Well, through life, it comes stress of physical stress, mental stress, and chemical stress. All that stress over time, we know, breaks down our body. Well, when it breaks down our body, it also impacts our immune system through our intestinal tract. There's a cell layer in our intestinal tract. Think of it like a coffee filter, right? If we're thinking of our intestinal tract, right, like a coffee filter, we don't want the grounds going into our coffee. So what that coffee filter does is protect that. Gives us the good stuff, holds the grounds in place. Well, the same thing with that cell lining in your intestinal tract. What it does is absorbs all the nutrients we need to take, and digest a lot of the protein or the good fruits, vegetables that we're taking in. It gives us all those nutrients that we're looking to absorb. Well, when stress happens, breaks down that liner, a lot of stuff leaks through, being the coffee grounds, and guess what? Now we have a mess. So this is what our body's going through right now. So when a lot of stress going on in our lives, mental stress right now, or maybe we're cooped up in our homes, we're not doing as much, so our physical activity's down, or we're not eating the best foods because of whatever reason, we've stockpiled on a lot of processed foods, right? It's breaking down our immune system. So a good way to seal it up is start taking collagen protein. A lot of us don't take enough protein throughout the day. This one in particular, for 2 scoops, it's 20 grams of protein. And I mean, that's a great amount of protein, just to get in, like if you're doing a smoothie, if you drink your coffee, it goes very well. It's unflavored, so you don't even taste it. While it gives you some protein intake, it helps your immune system, helps your joints, helps your hair. It hasn't helped mine yet, but I think that's another problem. Helps nails. We have a lot of women in the office appreciating this one just based on that fact, but also they've started to notice more energy, just because when they're sealing up their immune system, it's giving them more power because it's locking in a lot of those nutrients that may be leaking through your intestinal tract. So hopefully this helps. If you guys have any questions about collagen protein, this is the one I take. A lot of people take it in the office. We have to stock up on so fast because people go through it, which is awesome. This one is about 25 servings. Again, 18 grams of protein, and it's by Bulletproof. So there's other ones out there, Vital Proteins. But you want to also make sure it's grass-fed cows, because it's definitely important. That's a good way to get a healthy supplement into your lifestyle, and you know it's coming from a great source. So if you guys have any questions, just reach out and we'll answer them as we go. Happy Monday, everybody.